Welcome to Gun Stuff. Today we're going to be talking about the Crimson Trace laser sights for the Glock 17, more specifically the Gen 4. These will actually fit a lot of other Glock weapons other than the 17. For instance, the red Crimson Trace grip laser. This one will fit the Glock 17, 22, 31, 34, 35, and 37, whereas the green one will fit Gen 4's Glock 17, 19, 22, and 23 only, but this will fit the Gen 3 models 17, 19, 22, 23, 31, 34, 35, 37, and 38. So, but for Gen 4s, like I said, 17, 19, 22, and 23, Gen 4, 17, 22, 31, 35, 37. So it fits quite a range of the Glock family. The green one is the newer one. This is the one that I actually use on mine. I replaced this red one with it. The advantages of the green laser: the human eye can detect more shades of green. Green color is easier, so it appears brighter in daytime, even though they have the same output for the laser. So the advantage or disadvantage of each one of these: the red one is always cheaper. It's cheaper to manufacture the red lasers. This red one mounts on the grip of the gun. So it's going to be back here on the back, and we're going to install both of these here in just a second. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put them both on the gun at the same time so you can kind of see the difference between them. The good thing about the grip laser, it's nice because it doesn't interfere with your holster choice. Most of your holsters that you currently have will fit with the grip mounted laser because it doesn't interfere with the way that the holster wraps around or molds around the gun. It's off to the back. Maybe if you have a scabbard or a thumb break or something, you might have some issues because this does protrude off the side a little bit. But other than that, most of your holsters are going to fit even with this one on there. That's the downside for the laser guard. This one mounts on the front here. You have to get a custom holster to fit this laser, and it's a popular laser, so there's a lot of manufacturers out there that fit these. I use a DeSantis speed scabbard that's designed specifically for this green one here, and it fits perfect. It's a great one. Crossbreed Holsters also makes ones for both of these, so you're not out of options. So we're going to go ahead and install both of these on the gun and compare them, see how they work, see how they function, and see how it goes. This is the new pin that comes with it. It replaces the standard Glock pin, wherever I just put it, right here. It's a little bit longer to fit the width of this new laser grip that's going on. And it just slides back in. Once you get it lined up, push it in. And there it is. That's how quick this one installs. It does have a master on-off switch back here, so if you don't want it to come on accidentally, not really going to happen unless you're grabbing onto the gun, but you can turn that on and off. It just disables the actual trigger mechanism on the laser. So here you can see that it's off. I'm pushing it, nothing's lighting up. Turn the master switch on. Now you can see the laser on the ground, and I'll see if you can see it from the camera. So that's it. This one installs very quickly, very nice. The only downside I would say to this one, it makes the grip a little bit fatter, wider, so it can be a little uncomfortable holding it, but actually after having this off for quite a while, it actually doesn't feel too bad compared to the other one. And I'll show you why the other one, there's one thing I don't like about the other one that I like more about this one, but this one's pretty good. This grip model is the LG 850. It runs for about $214 online. Rear activated with the pressure switch, uses a CR 2025 battery, and it has the windage and elevation screws right here, and it comes with a little bitty Allen key that you can adjust that with, take it out to the range, do some adjustments. All Crimson Trace are made in the United States, and this one's pretty nice. It's pretty comfortable to hold. You grab it, and it pretty much, when you grab the gun, that laser comes on automatically. Now we're going to install the laser guard. Okay, so here we have the green laser guard Crimson Trace. This is the LG 452 for the Glock 17. This one runs a little bit more expensive than the red one. It's about $245 online, and that's through Amazon. It's more expensive if you buy it from the manufacturer or other dealers. And we're going to go ahead and install this one now. This one is a little trickier to install than the grip one. It comes in two pieces, and it's molded to fit around this assembly here, and has 3 screws that hold it on. So what you have to do, and it's kind of got these hooks, and it actually has a piece that grabs onto the rail mount. So on this one, you kind of have to put the hook in the rail mount and slide it over this way, and then it's got this piece right here that will kind of snap together. Just want to push it back as far as you can. Then this piece here, what you're going to do is put the back end in first and slowly push down the front until it closes, and you can kind of see it's just a 2-piece there. Then your 3 screws go in. And we'll tighten those down. And these are pretty long screws. Let's see if you can see those. And you don't want to tighten them all the way down at first. You want to get them all ran down and snug before you tighten any one up first. That way it doesn't put any uneven pressure on it. These are pretty tiny screws, and this is plastic, so. And once you get them snug, just give it a couple more turns on each one. And there you go. It is now installed on the Glock 17. And this one has a front activated pressure mount, similar to the rear activation of the grip model. This is the only thing I don't like about the laser guard laser. There's not a lot of room to fit your finger in here. So when you're holding this, it's going to be this finger right here that's supposed to go up into there. And it does the job, but I wish there was just maybe a little bit more room to get your finger in there, because I can only get about half of my finger on the laser. But the laser is nice, green. See if you can see that on there. I actually am hitting the green and the red at the same time. There we go. Green laser. Glock 17 with the Crimson Trace green front laser guard and the Crimson Trace red grip mount installed on the same gun. So to recap, the grip laser, extremely easy to install. You saw it only takes a couple seconds. Remove the Glock factory pin, put the new one for the Crimson Trace in. It's just a little bit longer to hold this on there. And other than that, it just clips on the top here and holds everything down in place. Really snug fit, doesn't move at all. Has the master on and off switch and the pressure activated switch. Only downside would be is the slightly larger grip now in the back when you hold the gun. If you got bigger hands, you probably would never notice. Now the Crimson Trace laser guard, the 452, I like this one. Obviously it's green. I like the front mount lasers. I have these on a couple other guns. These are my favorite. The other model Crimson Trace ones I have, the pressure switch is a lot easier to press in a better location. That's the only downside for this one, is just that small little crevice where you're supposed to get your finger in. Other than that, this one's nice too, but you will have to get custom holsters to fit this. So there you have it. Both lasers, easy to install, great addition to any gun. See if I can get both at the same time. Green and red.